Yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario. The bad boy of the dating game was good. So, this video right here, right? I'm titling it, Mr. Locario's game only works on white women. Now, why am I even doing this? Because, I get a lot of comments, especially with Instagram or through comments on YouTube or whatever it is, right? Where certain dudes, they're like, yo, Mr. Locario, what's up with you, man? Like, you only be with the white girls and, how do you get these black girls? You know how you get the black girls? The same way you get the white girls. The same way you get the Asian girls. The same way you get the Hispanic girls. The same way you get any girl. Because, see, this is the thing. What you got to understand about the game is this. It's about you, as a man, interacting with a woman. Doesn't matter what race that woman is. You get her by knowing how to attract women, period. So you thinking, oh, well, what kind of things can I do to get the black girl, or what kind of things can I do to get the Asian girl, and Asian girls only like these types of guys, and white girls only like these types of guys, and black girls only like these types. Guys, stop it. Stop the bullshit. You understand? See, let's. I don't know how long this video is gonna be because I got a lot to say. But listen, first you got to understand this. Race is a social construct. Okay? We get racism through race, which is a social construct. So, generally, there really isn't, that many differences as far as between, like, let's say, a white person, a black person, an Asian person, whatever. Meaning, and when I say differences, I mean that you're not going to have all black people are going to act this way, then all white people are going to act this way, and then all Asian people are going to act this way. You understand? Now, we have the stereotypes within each of those races, right? Each of those social constructs based off of societal, situations. Meaning that if a large number of black people are experiencing life through interacting with other people who are responding to them as black people, they're going to have similar experiences. So that means that me as a black man, I'm going to most likely have a lot of similar experiences to another black man because we're both black living in this world. You see what I'm saying? But that does not necessarily mean that me and that other black guy have the same sort of likes, dislikes, and feelings towards everything. So this is like someone saying, yo, how do you get, a black guy? And then, some girl who's trying to get with the black guy is going to try to come at me and the other black guy the same, but we're two different motherfuckers. So the same thing happens when you're dealing with women. Each woman you deal with is still an individual. This is why you have to actually be in front of the individual to interact with that individual to see what's going on. You understand? But see, when you're making it on this, how do you get at black girls and how do you get at white girls? You're making it seem as if everyone who belongs to this group of black women that, all these black women are going to be the same chick. All these white women are going to be the same chick. All these Asian women are going to be the same chick. You see what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's funny. I notice when I go into like a Uber or a Lyft or whatever, right? This is what I notice, and I think it's fucking hilarious. I go into these motherfucking cabs, and these dudes, they'll be like, playing some music or some shit. Right now, if the music they're playing isn't rap, they end up changing the station to rap. Because I'm in the fucking car. Because, of course, since I'm black, I gotta like rap. Since I'm a black guy, I gotta want to hear Lil Uzi Vert and fucking Rich the Kid and all this shit. I'm supposed to want to hear that because I'm black. So they automatically turn to the rap. They didn't ask me if I want to hear that shit. They just assumed I want to hear that shit because I'm black. You see what I'm saying? And see, dudes who ask the question, oh, how do you get with black girls or how do you get with white girls? You're like those cab drivers turning the fucking music to some shit because I'm black. You have that simple-minded thinking. You think because this person is this way or looks this way, this means that this is how they're going to be. And then this is how you're supposed to get at them. You understand? Now, again, you're going to have people from, who look the same as far as race is concerned, who have the same complexion or whatever, same background, ethnicity, and all that other shit, right? You're going to have those people who are going to share similar experiences, but all those people, at the end of the day, are individuals. You feel what I'm saying? So, when you're dealing with women and you're asking, hey, how do I get a black girl, or how do I get a white girl, or how do I get an Asian girl, whatever. Think about how do you attract women, period. See, there's more differences in the sexes than race. You understand? Because her being a woman and me being a man, that's not a social construct. That's naturally what shit is. And men and women have certain differences. So if you're talking about the game when it comes to interacting with women and how do I get women, that's a different story than how do I get a black woman. Because the way you get a black woman is the way you get a white woman, is the way you get a Asian woman. Right? So the thing is, what some people's arguments are going to be, and they're going to say, well, black girls, they act different than white girls, and white girls act different than Asian girls and all that. And what happens is that you can say that in general, black women will probably do this, white women will probably do this, Asian will probably do this, and you know why they do this? The reason why they do this is because what happens is because we've categorized ourselves in these different, races, people are living different lives based off of those different races, which create, a certain lifestyle that a good majority of people in that race will experience, which may cause their behavior to be similar. But at the end of the day, it's not necessarily that because this girl's black and that girl's black, they're going to act the same and be that same type of person. It's that their experiences that they share as that, those group of people can be similar, which creates a certain thing where they might respond to certain things outside of themselves that make them act a certain way, that makes you think that all black women or all white women or all Asian women will act a certain way. But really what it's about how that person was brought up. It's about culture. It's about what they've been exposed to. It's about what they grew up around. All those factors create that, the sort of like personality or whatever that individual has. So let's say, for example, think about the show Power, right? On the show Power, you have a character named Ghost, who's a black guy, and a character named Tommy, who's a white dude. Now, Ghost and Tommy, right, are friends who both grew up in the streets, and they're on some criminal shit, right? So, Tommy has a lot in common with Ghost. They basically, you could say they would act the same, or they have the same type of vibe. But Tommy's white and Ghost is black. Right? So Tommy would have more in common with Ghost than I would have in common with Ghost. You understand? And I'm a black guy. So I have way less in common with Ghost than Tommy has in Ghost, and he's a white dude. Tommy's a white dude. So he would have more in common with Ghost because he grew up on that street shit. You understand? I wasn't doing that type of stuff. So, what I'm saying is that just because I'm black, that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to identify with Ghost on the street shit he's doing. Now, there are certain things I might identify with when it comes to Ghost because we're both black and how society will respond to us as black men. But at the end of the day, we are still individuals. So this is what I'm telling you guys when it comes to the game and it comes to you interacting with women. You still have to interact with the individual. You guys got to stop being so simple-minded when it comes to this shit. This is the problem. This is the reason why a lot of dudes are having trouble in the game, because they're coming at it from a simple-minded perspective. They're listening to other cats who are giving you simple-minded ass advice, and you're taking the shit. You just don't understand what the fuck is going on. You understand? Because the thing is, if you are, dealing with a woman, and let's say she's a black chick, and you think, oh, well, since she's black, I should do A, B, and C, and that's how I'm going to get the black girls. You're fooling yourself. See, you need to learn how to interact with women, period. Then you can apply your game to women in general. Because women are going to respond to certain things men do when those men know what they're doing when they're trying to attract women. You understand? It doesn't matter if this woman's black, if this woman's white, if this woman's Asian, and all this other stuff. And I can already hear you guys, some of you guys watching this. You're like, oh, but that's not true because, I met this white girl and she said she don't like black guys. Or I met this Asian girl and she says she only dates white dudes. Or I met this black girl who said she will never date a white guy, and blah, blah, blah. Now, if you knew the game, right, you would understand that what women say they like is, you got to take that shit with a grain of salt, because they'll say they like this and end up with the opposite of the guy they said they like. Notice women always say they like nice guys. Who do they end up with? You understand? So I'm basically, trying to get you guys to understand that when it comes to the game, all you need to concern yourself with is, how do I attract women? Period. Fuck all of this. Oh, how do I get a white girl? How do I get a black girl? How do I get an Asian girl? Nigga, if you know how to get women, you can get all of those different races of women. I've been with black girls, white girls, Asian girls, Indian girls, short girls, tall girls, fat girls, skinny girls. I've been with all types of chicks. But the reason I was able to get with all types of women is, guess what? Because I learned how to attract women. I didn't learn how to attract just black women. I didn't learn how to attract just white women. I didn't learn how to attract just Asian girls. I learned how to attract women. You understand? And me personally, I don't even have a preference for what girl I'm actually with. Like, my wife is white, my girlfriend is white, and that really all happened based off of just being at a certain place at a certain time. My wife could have been Asian, black, whatever. I've been with more black women than I've been with any other race of women, and mainly that was because when I was growing up, I grew up in a predominantly black neighborhood. Therefore, I had more black women around me. So I dated more black women. And then as I grew up, I got into different, situations, different places. I met different types of people or whatever, different types of people. And then I, met white girls, Asian girls, Indian girls, all that type of shit. You understand? So the thing is, the game is going to work on women if you know what you're doing. But even asking, oh, how do you get black girls? How do you get white girls? That already shows me you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You understand? So, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about that. You feel me? But listen, guys, if anybody has any questions, click that motherfucking link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
What's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.